Welcome, Sev. How are you?
Good, Dev. Thanks for having me here.
There are so many things to talk to you, and then you have a career of shifts and movements and then achievements and challenges and learnings. I think people will love to listen more about that. But before we go there, I think briefly talk about yourself,
Mhm.
who you are, and your journey so far.
Yep. Migrated from Russia
hmm
in 97 and quickly learnt how to speak English at the age of 6 and fell in love with the sport of AFL. And I grew up in Perth for my primary school years. Loved football, loved being a kid, Russian mother, stepdad's is Australian. Moved to the Kalgoorlie
hmm
at the age of 12. My mum got a teaching job there. She's an educator. And I spent my adolescent years there throughout the high school. I really enjoyed myself there as a country kid. Got to experience a third style of kind of culture from an ethnic background to a city background to a country background. And then moved back to Perth and moved out of home at the age of 18.
hmm
And I was fortunate enough to have mum's support, but I still had to, have my own keep. And I went all in with football and tried to, make AFL. In the first 5 years, I had some ups and downs in the career. And during that time, I realized, okay, let's get a better job than just being a laborer. So I got my personal training certificate at the age of 21, did that for a bit. That was my first business. That was exciting. Ended up moving out of the gym into my home studio because I hated overheads and having a boss above me tell me what I can and can't do with my clients. And then during that time, I also started my education degree, Bachelor of Secondary Education, specializing in sports and science. And within all that, I decided to finish up with football because I had too many injuries and I lost my passion. Didn't want to do any more rehabilitation sessions and lose out on it anyway. And then in 2017, I made the pivot to finish my degree and went into the school system, education system as a school teacher. And I actually ended up falling into maths
hmm
as a maths teaching, even though I didn't study for it at school at uni. I was a good maths teacher. My whole family has a history of mathematicians, so I guess it's in the blood. I really enjoyed teaching kids how to problem solve.